Greetings of the day, everybody. My name is Ritu Advani, one of the co-founders at QGates, where we talk about something invariantly something different, which is QAI, that's quantum artificial intelligence. While the discourse has just begun we have been for the last 5 years as a company, and the founder of the company, Wing Commander Sudhakaran, has been working on this stack for more than 15 years now. So quickly to rush you down through what we'll be covering, we'll be talking about our inception, strategy, what our USPs, and what products do we cater into. So like I said, it's been 5 years since we incorporated. We started on 18th. We work on stack, which is artificial general intelligence. That's the goal. While that's the goal, we know that the quantum of amount of money that is required is quite high. So we begin in small. So we work on certain frameworks, where we talk about three USPs at QGates that we talk about, which is domain agnostic framework. What we try to convey through this is that intelligence at the core is domain agnostic in nature, which means I could be an engineer, I could be a doctor. It just depends on what experience do I hold. So we don't believe in fintech, health tech, edutech. We believe that at the base or at the horizontal lies intelligence, and the vertical are the various domains. We talk about data zero approach, which means intelligence is not just dependent on data. It perpetually depends on how the experience and the exposure it gets, and how it can then eventually take decisions by itself. And auto reconfigurable architectures, just to give you a small narrative, the systems or the hardware that you use in a computer, of a computer that you use in school, hospital, or anywhere, is the same. So such should be how just give me a minute, please. Such should be the nature of the software itself. And what we variantly talk about a technology, which I just mentioned about QAI, that's quantum artificial intelligence. That's like the journey that we take to reach towards AGI. That's the broad team that we have. The chief of the Indian Air Staff is our chairman. And then there are a lot of veterans that are associated with us. This is just the broad board directors team. And then we have a strength of about 60 people as I talk to you right now. So this is broadly what I have covered in the, due respect of time. I will pass on this slide. It basically talks about everything that I've covered so far. This has broadly been our engagement so far. We have written the technology vision document, what technology stack will prevail at 2047. We've just completed a AGI task force report, which is due to reach to the PM. We have also conducted the AGI conference, the first of its kind in India. And we've also done consultancy with headquarters IDS, and another national security project that we're talking about is ISMP, that is indigenized social media platform that, talks are going on with the central government. Now, where India lies as a whole, where any country, the data pipeline stack is missing. I will explain that in the next slide, which will help you understand what we talk about. So we talk about something called a 6S framework, which is Shiksha, Swasth, Suchna, Sevan, Suraksha. Now what these are: Shiksha is education, Swasth is healthcare, Sevan is consumption, Suchna is information technology, Suraksha is defense, and Shrishti is sustainability. So these are invariably the 6 components that interlink and intertwine for any human existence that we look in, right? So then we have products across in this 6. These are the verticals that I spoke to you about, and the horizontal still being intelligence. So we talk about his risk hedged investment. So, just like in COVID, the other segments, didn't progress. However, the health segment did. right? So given any given circumstances, we don't see ourselves falling down. There will be one or the other domain that will still prevail given in any situation. And we talk about technology revolution as a whole. This is broadly all the products that we talk about in QGates. I will start in from the left. That's the indigenous document management system. Now, this talks about how the documents at rest could be protected even in the quantum era. iMove, iGov, and iSquare that you see are the three projects that we are pursuing with the state governments in back in India, which talks about how I can mobilize my transportation, how I can make my government intelligent, and how I can secure my ecosystem with, for any threats or crime. So these are the three domains which are in the hands of the state governments, and currently we are pursuing this with 6 state governments. Then on the screen, you also see something called as QGenie and Quickinet. Now, this is what we talk on work with the enterprise solution. So just like how Zoho and SAP is, but this is beyond that. It solves much more problems. We've done a ground study with IIM Bangalore, wherein we did find in loopholes. And back in India, if we consider, more than 80% of the MSMEs are still not automated. The reason being, Oracle doesn't touch beyond the top 500 companies, right? So what and how can these small enterprises still automate the medium and the small enterprises? So this solution targets that. Now, Quickinet is a digital card or digital entity which helps you connect. So that acts like a CRM or a business pipeline to QGenie. Now, we also have a product on our ecosystem which talks about the swarm intelligence. It's like in one line, if I have to put it across, it's like an Uber for the drones. Like how indigenously and autonomous can my entire drone ecosystem operate is what swarm intelligence talks about. Then we have something called as FRAS. Now, what ERP or QGenie is for the MSMEs, FRAS is for the automobile industry or any device that needs a change or rectification. Then we also have Q Robotics. In that vertical, we talk about humanoid systems and how intelligent can those systems be built. And then we have an integrated system where we talk about Q Drive, Mail, and Chat. There are very few startups who run their own data centers. We are one of them. That's what you see at the center of it is what we talk about Conscious, wherein we do not host any, since most of the products are dense on the IP. We have everything hosted in-house. We don't use or work on the Google Drive or mails. We have our own ecosystem where we work on QChat, QDrive, QMail. The right side that you see, QShare, QTube, and QMap are still under development, and that will prevail as and when we go across. All right, maybe just, are we done? Or maybe a minute more? Probably, if my time is up, I think that's all, are the products that we work around with QGates. And I think I can be open for questions if you're short on time.
Right. So there will be only time for one question. If there is any,
Okay.
and somebody can raise their hand and I could allow them to ask it. Okay.
Hi, I had a couple of queries if you don't mind.
Only one, no couple.
Okay, fair enough. Well, from the perspective of the pitch, exactly what is it that you were looking at achieving in this pitch?
So I think I couldn't reach on the ask part. We are looking into raising capital at this point in time. And right now we are bootstrapped, revenue positive, and we're looking in for Series A funding.
Right. Ritu, do you have a slide for that? Then I'll give you time to just open up that one important.
Sure, just 1 second.
Thank you, Nehul, for asking that.
My pleasure.
So these are the current projects in pipeline that we have. Just 1 minute, I will show this, and then I talk about what fund we're looking in for. We have the two projects that I spoke about, Sandia and IDMS, are already with the services. That's Air Force, Army, and Navy, wherein we are looking at a grant of 50 CR to build the prototype. ISMP is with the National Securities, wherein we have asked for another grant of 250 CR to build that up. iGov, iSquare, and iMove are currently, we are on an advanced talk with 2 state governments, and other 4, the proposal has gone and we're waiting for things to process. There's something called as National Quantum Mission that runs here in India, and then we have got an in principle approval of a 5 crore grant from there. And we are currently looking into raising 118 CR for the further for these particular projects to be built in. I have the revenue roadmap and everything in detail. Probably that is something that we can discuss offline in due respect of time.
Thank you, Ritu. Thank you for the pitch.